Sharm El Sheikh, the main tourist hub on the Sinai Peninsula and a premier diving location worldwide is Sharm El Sheikh. The Red Sea's underwater tourist attractions, particularly those in the waters of the Ras Mohammed Marine Park just south of town, are what originally put Sharm in the spotlight on the tourism map of Sinai. For anyone considering an Egypt diving vacation, this is one of the best locations in Egypt. If you just want to lay on the beach and relax, this is also among the best places to go in Egypt. Non-divers will have no shortage of activities to do on dry land because Sharm is close to several of the Sinai Peninsula's historic and natural tourist destinations. Due to the superb facilities available, it's a particular favorite for family-friendly vacations. In Sharm El Sheikh, there is a good assortment of resorts. Sharm El Sheikh is a fantastic choice for a beach getaway after touring the temples and tombs in the rest of the nation, whether you're here for the sand or the marine life. Our selection of the top sites and activities in Sharm El Sheikh will help you plan your vacation. Ras Mohammed National Park. Sharm El Sheikh became a popular tourist destination thanks to Ras Mohammed National Park. This peninsula, 38 kilometers south of Sharm, is home to magnificent beaches with good snorkeling right offshore, the second most northerly mangrove forest in the world, and a saltwater lake. It is surrounded by some of the most fantastic dive sites in the world. While diving excursions focus on the offshore reefs, land-based day tours Ras Mohammed explore the peninsula's beaches and desert environment, making stops along the way for swims and snorkels. The nicest beaches are Old Key Beach and Aqaba Beach, which both have excellent coral reefs that are accessible from the shore. Visitors looking for a decent view should proceed to the Shark Observatory cliff top, which is located directly on Ras Mohammed's southern edge and offers views of both sides of the Red Sea. Thisligom Wreck. Traveling to Sharm El Sheikh for many experienced divers only means one thing: diving the Thisligom. This ship, which was sunk by German bombers during World War II while it was loaded with supplies to reinforce British forces, is one of the best wreck dives in the world and one of the best sites to visit in Egypt. Fish are now flitting through its chambers and the cargo holds that were formerly home to motorcycles, jeeps, and weapons that were never brought to the front. Due to the wreck's location in the Straits of Gabal, off the Sinai Peninsula's western coast, diving excursions are available as overnight liveaboard tours. Nama Bay. Nama Bay, which is surrounded by a white sand beach and swaying palm trees, is the focus of Sharm El Resort Sheikh scene. If you get tired of the sand, there are many of cafes, restaurants, and gift shops nearby, but the beach is what Nama Bay is really known for. The entire beach area is surrounded by a pedestrian-only promenade, which is flanked by a collection of high-end and budget hotels. Nama Bay is one of Egypt's top beaches if you want to spend your vacation sunbathing like a sloth. You won't even need to leave your little corner of sandy heaven throughout the day thanks to the great beachside cafes and the abundance of sun lounges and sunshades that are available. Ras Amsid Beach. Ras Amsid Beach, located exactly at the southern end of the town and close to the lighthouse, is one of Sharm El greatest Sheikh's snorkeling locations. In between snorkeling excursions into the ocean at this location, where a superb coral reef is only offshore and so easily accessible by non-divers, people lounge on the beach or at the cafe on the cliff above. Ras Amsid Reef, which is farther from the sand, is ideal for introductory dives and is frequently utilized as a tri-dive site by local dive operators. However, there is still a wide variety of reef species to see closer to the coast if you are only visiting for the snorkeling. St. Catherine's Monastery. At the base of Mount Sinai, where Moses is reputed to have received the Ten Commandments, is St. Catherine's Monastery, the most important historical site on the Sinai Peninsula. This Greek Orthodox hermitage, one of the oldest operating monasteries in the world, is where you'll find the fabled burning bush of the Old Testament, which many Christian pilgrims come particularly to view. The bush is a Sinai native bramble called the Ubus sanctus. The Museum of St. Catherine's Monastery, which displays a hand-picked selection of part of the library's sparkling collection of sacred artifacts and antiquated manuscripts, is one of the attractions of a trip there. Mount Sinai. The Sinai's rough, hilly interior, which is inland from the coast's sun-drenched beaches, is breathtakingly raw. If you go up Mount Sinai, 209 kilometers inland from Sharm El Sheikh, you can get a glimpse of this rocky terrain and see a swath of orange-hued peaks ripple out in front of you. The summit trek is often paired with a trip to St. Catherine's Monastery, which is located near the trailhead for the hike and is revered by all three of the main monotheistic faiths as the location where Moses received the Ten Commandments. Beach at Shark's Bay. Shark's Bay, one of the more recent resort construction zones in Sharm El Sheikh, is located 11 kilometers north of Nama Bay. Some of Sharm's most opulent 5-star resorts and hotels are gathered around Shark Bay's stretch of sand, giving the area a slightly more upscale air. Similar to Nama Bay, the beach areas are managed by the individual hotels, thus amenities are kept up to date and there are dining options right on the shore. Here, snorkeling is also excellent straight off the coast. The Soho Square Center is the center of Shark's Bay life, which is located behind the beach. Some of Sharm El Sheikh's dining establishments may be found in this mall complex, along with stores that sell Egyptian crafts and other mementos. Blue Hole. The Blue Hole, located just north of Dahab and 100 kilometers north of Sharm El Sheikh, is the most infamous diving location in the Sinai. Because of how many lives it has claimed, this sinkhole has gained notoriety, although every single one of those deaths was brought on by divers going above and beyond the recommended recreational diving depths. Despite the location's reputation for danger, divers who exercise common sense are very safe here, and the fish life and breathtaking views of the ethereal blue below make this a breathtaking dive. The Blue Hole is a popular snorkeling location because it is accessible from the coast. If you don't feel like going into the depths, there are plenty of fish to view darting around the surface. Dahab. The Sinai's backpacker beach resort of Dahab lies 90 kilometers north of Sharm El Sheikh and offers a laid-back contrast to the vacation package vibe of Sharm El Sheikh. A little shopping area with a jumble of gift shops weaves its way up to the main roadway while the rocky shoreline is studded with outdoor cafes and eateries. The majority of visitors that choose to base themselves in Dahab are here for a dive-focused vacation because the diving and snorkeling are superb and almost all of the nearby dive spots are accessible from the shore. But the relaxed environment of Dahab also makes it a fantastic day trip from Sharm El Sheikh. Colored Canyon. One of the Sinai's top out-of-the-water natural attractions are the whirling, layered rock formations of the aptly named Colored Canyon, which are rich in minerals. The canyon, located 177 kilometers north of Sharm El Sheikh, was created by millennia of wind and water whittling away the rock and serves as a showcase of the desert's natural grandeur. There are numerous opportunities for visitors to scramble along the canyon route in order to approach the interior of the rock face's rose-pink patterned surface. This is one of the best bays out in Sharm El Sheikh for nature enthusiasts. There are some amazing photo chances when exploring the oddly formed pinnacles and boulders that have been painted with glistening red and orange hues.